May I meet the beast? I hope for your sake that he likes you. That sounds like the bad guys teaming up. Good for you.
So this is the perfect film for cast connections because this entire trilogy was made possible by a surprising connection, right?
We shot the tag with Bruce away from the movie with a much smaller crew. And in fact, it was super quiet. I mean, we didn't tell anybody anything. And Bruce just came down for a couple hours and did that. And then we snuck him back out again. Even the crew members who were shooting it, they were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Can't talk about it. Let's just light the set and let's just move on." Did you know that, guys? When I showed it to Universal, they didn't know that that was the ending. So they saw it for the first time. And they got to the diner scene and they were like, "What is this?" And they were like, "How could we do a character from another studio?" So they kind of flipped out. But it was a good...
This links into Moonlight?
Hold the phone! Aren't we cutting a little bit deep here?
I asked him to come see the movie. I didn't tell him what the movie was, Split. And I just said, just watch the movie and then we'll talk.
Yeah, he did. He said, "I just made this little movie, you should see it, and let me know what you think." And then I saw it, I was like, "Oh, okay." Then I called him and said, "So, are we making a movie?" And he said, "All depends on whether that one makes any money or not."
Good thing to
The usual answer.
I'm going to be extremely skeptical about all this.
People will know you from the 13 films you've written and directed, many of which you've made a cameo in, but you actually have one other IMDb acting credit that is outside of your own movies. Do you remember what it was?
God. Oh, yeah, Entourage.
Yes, exactly.
Entourage.
Night. Genius. Best script yet.
Do you remember what direction you were given to portray M. Night Shyamalan?
Well, it was just me, just a hyper version of me, and maybe perhaps people that have worked with me say, "No, that's just you."
Ah! Little jumpy, Ari.
Don't read the script. Don't do this. You read it in this place, and then wait. I'm going to rewrite it, but don't read that part. And then I was just very anxious about where people read my scripts. It was a super fun day.
Entourage has featured a number of great filmmakers over the seasons: James Cameron, Penny Marshall, Peter Jackson, and Martin Scorsese made a big impression. Anybody remember a 1990 Martin Scorsese movie that you were in?
Oh, Goodfellas?
You can bring coffee?
What do I look like, a caterer?
Marty used to call me into work just to come hang out so I could be around to get the feel of what was going on. And on days that I actually worked, I never really had a trailer or anything, so they would put me in, basically put me in gangsters' houses every day. Their families, and then they would call me to set maybe, and I'd hang out and look around. It's kind of fun to be around that set.
I want to talk about another really interesting villainous performance that you did recently in 2014, Kingsman.
Yo, man, you know me.
Where did that character come from, Valentine? And where did that voice come from?
Nothing beats 2 cheeseburgers with secret sauce. Goes great with this 45 Lafitte.
Valentine is that guy, and that lisp was that thing that made people dismiss him until they found out he was really brilliant. And then the clothes showed up, and all of a sudden I was doing sort of a knockoff Russell Simmons imitation. And then he saw it and he was like, "I don't talk like that." And I was like, "Yeah, you do."
You are totally the reason I am here.
So we have come to you. Easy connection with Matthew Vaughn. You worked with him, right?
Something tells me you already know the answer to your question.
You played Professor Xavier, but he gave Samuel L. Jackson a dope thanks in the sequel to Kingsman, but you never got a dope thanks from Matthew Vaughn. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, a dope thanks. You're the only one listed in the credits with a dope thanks to Samuel L. Jackson.
He had to give me a dope thanks because he literally put a guy in a movie that I shot in the face that should have been deader than.
Oh, real?
Yeah, I mean, come on, Colin. I shot Colin in the face directly, and all of a sudden he's in the movie with one eye. It's like, out of here. Like, really? No thanks.
A young Kevin Crumb may have made an appearance in Unbreakable during a stadium scene. I know you can't give away all the twists, but do you know about this possible connection? Is that somewhere in there?
No, I don't know about this possible connection. Go.
The honest answer is when I pulled Kevin Wendell Crumb out of the outline for Unbreakable, one little bit stayed by mistake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was a reference to a mom who abuses her kid. When he bumps him, in the scene actually where he bumps me in Unbreakable, he bumps a woman. I just kind of kept it because I loved it. It kind of just dissolved into its own thing. It's really a remnant of the fact that they were together. It's what you're seeing is like a little bit of that connection between the two.